So summer as a parent is basically 9 straight weeks of asking the same questions over and over and over and over again. Did you put on sunscreen? Why is this towel wet? Or in our house, why is this carpet wet? Whose cup is this? Why are there popsicles melting on the couch?
And somehow everybody is hungry every 20 minutes. Our summer grocery bills are going to be insane.
Oh my gosh.
Because our kids will be eating all 3 meals plus lots of snacks.
They're like tiny, ferocious little raccoons looking for the last shreds of cheese. Sorry.
And every parent starts summer with this vision in their head. Like, we're going to make memories.
Yeah.
We're going to slow down because we only get so many summers.
It's true, though.
It's going to be magical.
That's the lie we tell ourselves. Then by like day 4 of summer, somebody's crying because somebody else looked at them the wrong way in the pool. We're getting close to summer. And honestly, summer can be amazing, but it can also expose a weak spot in your family rhythms. Your routines change, your schedule disappears, your marriage connection can drift. Kids are suddenly home constantly. So today, we wanted to talk honestly about surviving summer with your sanity mostly intact.
Mostly.
Welcome to Holy Chaos. So I think what catches parents off guard is that summer sounds restful. But it's often just less structured instead of less busy.
Exactly. Like school creates rhythm, whether you realize it or not. We have wake up times and bedtimes and meals, quiet moments tucked in there. Everybody kind of knows what the day is going to look like. Then summer hits and nobody knows what day it is.
And if you don't intentionally build some kind of rhythm back into the house, chaos shows up really fast.
I know it does here.
So we're not talking about rigid schedules, just rhythm. Because kids actually thrive on predictability, even when they act like they don't. So as we head into summer, we're hoping to not have a repeat of last summer,
right,
to be honest, where all of it went to crap,
yes,
to be honest. So we're doing some things proactively in these last weeks of the school year. We're leaning into the Aimor Family Calendar. It's kind of like one of those skylight calendars that everybody talks about, but way more budget friendly.
Yeah, and I think it's just going to help so much this summer. Mm-hmm. You know, having our chores, activities, meals, appointments, you know, we have our vacation countdown on there, screen time expectations. Everybody can see what's happening in one place. And it might sound dramatic, but having the schedule visible in one place lowers the stress in our house almost more than anything else. Because otherwise, you know, everybody's asking, what are we doing today?
What are we going to do today? What's for dinner? It's your favorite question, too.
Right.
What are you thinking for dinner tonight?
Like, I literally don't think I could ask you anything that makes you more upset.
So now I can say it's on the calendar.
Anyway, we've been testing out this calendar and it's going to be a game changer. If it sounds like something that your family needs to help control the chaos this summer, we will link it down in the show notes.
Cool. So let's get into this. I think social media has convinced parents that a good summer means constantly creating magical moments, like every day needs to become a core memory. Meanwhile, your actual kids are just happy with popsicles and some pool time.
Right.
And somewhere along the way, parenting became like performance art. Like if your kids aren't doing educational crafts while eating organic watermelon beside a beach at sunset, you have failed at summer.
Yeah. And, you know, meanwhile, most parents are just trying to keep everyone alive and like moderately hydrated. And honestly, like some of our kids' favorite memories are accidental ones. Not expensive trips, not perfectly planned activities. Like when we go for random late night ice cream runs.
Yeah.
Or we get up and we'll head to the park after breakfast. Playing cards during a thunderstorm.
We play a lot of cards in the summer.
You know, the memories where nobody is trying too hard.
So I think that kids can feel when a memory is being forced. And we talk about this a lot. I think boredom can actually be really healthy.
Oh, it's so healthy.
Not every second of summer has to be optimized. I just set someone free when I said that. That's something that we've been learning ourselves. Less pressure, more presence.
And honestly, boredom gives your child the opportunity for creativity. The most creative moments from the girls are when they're, nowhere near a screen. The things they come up with is just, it blows my mind. So one thing that we noticed pretty early in parenting when routines disappear is that marriage connection can quietly disappear too. Because summer revolves around the kids really quickly.
Like every detail.
And suddenly you're not functioning like a couple anymore. You're functioning like exhausted camp counselors.
So exhausted. That's painfully accurate.
Yeah.
And if you're not careful, you slowly stop checking in emotionally. You forget to clock in. So you just become logistical coworkers. Who's driving? Did you sign this? What time's practice? Who packed the snacks?
Right. And meanwhile, you haven't actually connected in days.
And there have definitely been summers since we became parents where we looked up in August and realized that we spent almost no intentional time together. Not because we were unhealthy or in a bad place, but just because we were surviving.
Right. And one thing that has helped us in protecting even small moments. One thing that's helped us is protecting even small moments. 20 minutes.
What was the pause?
Because I didn't say that line right.
One thing that
It didn't even make sense the way it came out the first time. So I was just trying to so you didn't have to edit very much.
I didn't know what you were doing. Let's go back to there because I paused a long time there. Okay. That is painfully accurate. And if you're not careful, you stop clocking in emotionally. You just become logistical coworkers. Who's driving? Did you sign this? What time's practice? Who packed the snacks?
Right. And meanwhile, you haven't actually connected in days.
There've definitely been summers since we have been parents where we looked up in August and realized that we spent almost no intentional time together. Not because we were unhealthy or in a bad place, but just because we were surviving.
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 kids. If you're not careful, the time just slips away.
Yeah.
So one thing that's helped us is protecting even small moments.
Yeah.
20 minutes after the kids go to bed, just
you
to
don't pass out
connect and
immediately.
say, yeah.
It works better in the summertime.
Yeah.
You usually pass right straight out.
I have to. If I'm going to get 8 hours of sleep, that's just where we're at in life right now, people.
Heaven forbid you get 1 minute less than 8 hours.
I'm prioritizing my sleep right now. Sorry, you didn't make the cut. What can I say?
Oh, gosh. Please proceed.
So anyway, a few more small moments are getting up early for a walk and coffee together, watching a show together, sitting outside for a little bit instead of immediately zoning out. Yeah. Adult Swim after the kids go to bed.
I like that one.
And as we approach summer again, we're going to have to lean into this even more.
Yeah, and I think lowering expectations helps.
There it is, right there.
Too.
Lowering expectations.
You don't have to make every weekend huge. You don't have to say yes to everything. That's why why boundaries really matter. And we've shared before how much the book Boundaries and other resources like that have impacted us. And summer is one of those seasons where you're really going to feel the importance of protecting your family's pace. Because if every weekend is packed, eventually nobody enjoys anything.
Right.
So we're not experts by a long shot. We're just constantly looking for little systems that make family life less chaotic.
Right. And honestly, sometimes the small practical things help the most.
Like morning walks before the chaos starts.
Rotating snack bins, you know, so the kids aren't eating everything the day groceries come home from the store.
Like when we buy strawberries.
Yeah, like 4 pounds of strawberries gone in one day. One meal.
One predictable family night a week. Like so many things are off about summer that you don't know what to expect. Just one night that you know what to expect that night.
Yeah, quiet time a couple hours a day.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily naps.
Because you don't nap well.
Just like everybody calming down for a little while and like, let's just read or something.
Saying no to overscheduling.
Yeah, grocery pickup might actually save marriages during summer because no thank you. Am I taking 3 kids into the store to shop for groceries when they will bring them out to my car?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I think also having default activities helps a ton. Pool stuff, backyard games, card games, travel activities. So we've actually made an Amazon list with a bunch of our favorite summer things, family games, pool toys, travel stuff, boredom-busters for kids. Basically the things that help us survive summer without losing our minds. One thing we're going to try this summer that's new is table topics, family conversation cards. Because otherwise, every conversation with kids has the potential to become this. And this is what our conversations with our oldest often look like. How was your day?
Good.
What'd you do?
Stuff.
Cool. Good talk. So those cards can actually spark some really fun conversations.
Yeah, and some of those questions really expose, you know, which child would survive in the wilderness and which one would perish immediately.
Well, there's that. Speaking of the girls, our older 2 girls have been begging to be on Holy Chaos since we started it. So we thought this was a good episode to bring them on to talk about their experience of our summer chaos in real time. So would you welcome our older 2? Hey girls, welcome officially to Holy Chaos.
Hi. Hello.
You guys have wanted to be on here for a while, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
But you always rejected every single time.
So, these are our older 2. They are frequent stars of Reels and TikTok
Yippee.
things that we make. While you're on the show, you need to talk into the microphone.
Okay.
Okay, so we've been talking about just like how summer routines get busted up and things are kind of weird over the summer. So we have some questions for you guys, okay? What's the most chaotic thing about our family during the summer?
It's a chaotic mess. It always gets so unorganized. It's, yeah.
My little sister gets into some messy pots.
So it's like a full-time job to keep her from drawing on the walls.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like,
Absolutely.
Cutting her hair.
And cutting her hair,
Yes.
that's been a new one.
Yes.
Okay, so which parent, mom or dad, says clean this up more?
Mom.
Dad.
It's mom.
You say dad?
Yeah, say dad.
All right. When we're on vacation, who in the family, the whole family, is the grumpiest?
You. It's you, Dad.
Daddy.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
I agree with that.
Between mom and dad, who says yes to snacks the most?
Mom.
Mommy.
It's mom.
Who says yes to special treats like ice cream?
Mom.
Mom.
Noticing a pattern here.
I'm the fun parent.
What's your favorite summer memory?
Going to the Turkey Festival in Tremont last summer.
Going to visit my best friend in Illinois.
Okay, so you guys like going back to Illinois.
Yeah.
And we're doing that in like 2 weeks.
Yay.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, Turkey Festival, here we come. During the summer, what's something that mom or dad do that doesn't make sense. What's something that mom or dad does that annoys you?
It gives me a curfew. It's summer. I just got off of school.
Oh.
I should not have a curfew.
Okay, but you were like doing stretches at 3 a.m. to try to stay awake last night.
It was 1:26 to be exact.
Like, you get to stay up later, but there's a limit to it.
Boy, I wanted to pull an all-nighter. That was gonna be my first attempt.
What about you? What's something we do that annoys you?
I like to stay up sometimes, and yeah, the same thing.
The same thing?
Yeah, same time.
Curfews.
What makes you feel most loved during the summer?
Definitely giving me ice cream and stuff like
You
that.
guys,
So gifts are your love language.
Yes, like
yeah.
Okay,
public sandwiches.
You guys have time to give me snuggles.
And your love language is physical touch.
Yes.
Our oldest really likes pub subs when we go to the beach.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
With
right.
lots of bacon.
All right, so when it comes to summer days, do you prefer days that are full of lots of activities, or do you like simpler, slower days?
I like to sleep.
Activities, because I'm like more into a routine.
No, simpler days.
No
Please.
fight on the podcast.
What's your favorite kind of family day?
My favorite kind of
Beach.
Sunsplash.
Beach.
Sunsplash. Beach.
All right, so when mom or dad work over the summer, what do you think we do all day?
You do boring stuff, obviously.
You guys stay up and have some time together.
Okay.
Said it would work.
If you could eliminate one rule from our house forever, what would it be?
Getting punished.
Kitchen closed at 8 o'clock.
Okay, wait, time out. Okay, you said the kitchen closes at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which is a rule that mom does, and your cousins, when they come to visit, are like terrified and traumatized over that.
Yes.
They're terrified that Aunt Brittney's going to close the kitchen.
Okay,
Yes.
but if I did not put a limit on it,
They like
Our
grab
whole pantry would be
it
gone.
would just be, like,
Our cousins just
scrounging
grab
the kitchen.
snacks.
Hold the bread.
All right,
It's gone.
Now let's go back to you. Being punished is not a rule; that's a
Okay, yes.
consequence. What rule would you eliminate forever?
Oh, yeah, the kitchen closing. I want it to be open all night.
Really, not screen time? Because I figured that would be your rule.
Well, I'm not really on it much.
Oh,
I watch
no.
SpongeBob.
No
On the
Bakugo
weekends I'm on
videos.
there, and I make it last.
No Bakugo videos.
That's an exception.
It's not an exception. There's a screen time limit.
I'll ask for extra screen time, obviously.
Oh no.
All right, girls. Thanks so much for coming on Holy Chaos
No
for
prob.
the first time. And now, a word from our very unofficial and self-serving sponsor. We'll be back after this.
Yippee!
This episode of Holy Chaos is unofficially sponsored by Anchor Getaways. Larry, from Holy Chaos, also helps families plan vacations through Anchor Getaways. Unlike navigating an airport with 3 kids, planning your trip doesn't have to be stressful. From cruises to family and group trips, Anchor Getaways plans real trips for real families with real budgets. We simplify the process for overwhelmed parents, so they can truly enjoy time together. Dreaming of a summer getaway or planning next summer's escape? Anchor Getaways is here to help. Check out Anchor Getaways today. And now, back to the chaos.
And we're back from that completely self-serving ad. But hey, sometimes your summer chaos means you need to have a vacation.
It does, but like you've also done this for like a lot of our friends and family for a long time. So it honestly just fits.
I've always been the planner. I have more fun.
Yeah.
I have more fun planning a vacation than actually taking it. Hence why our oldest just said that I'm the grumpiest on vacation. My joy comes from
planning
the vacation, not taking it. So I would love to help you plan a vacation. Let's jump back in what we were talking about with summer chaos. Let's take it to a spiritual bent. I used to think that spiritual growth happened in quiet moments, and sometimes it does. But honestly, some of the deepest formation happens in the middle of noise and interruption. And thank God that's true, especially as parents, because kids interrupt everything. As we're recording right now, I hear 2 of them screaming. It's a happy scream, don't worry. But
yeah,
it's loud.
Yeah, and maybe part of following Jesus is learning that interruptions are often where ministry actually happens. patience, presence, slowing down, choosing gentleness when you're overstimulated. That stuff forms us. I think summer has a way of exposing what's really happening inside of us. Our patience, our emotional health, our pace.
That's one of the reasons, and I know we've talked about it before, that we've appreciated stuff like the ruthless elimination of hurry and practicing the way. Not because any of these resources give perfect formulas, but because they remind us that spiritual formation often happens in the midst of ordinary family rhythms.
And honestly, for people, summer might actually be a chance to reconnect spiritually in simpler ways. Morning walks, prayer during a drive, listening to something encouraging while you're making breakfast.
Yeah. The Lectio 365 app has been a lifeline for both of us.
Yes.
It gives us simple rhythm when life feels noisy. When I go out on my morning walk, I'm listening to Lectio 365 and praying along with that. You often do your walk in the evening and then hop in the pool after. And when I go out there, you're listening to Lectio 365. And there's morning, noon, and evening prayer times with that you can do all three of them. Or I usually just do the morning one.
And I usually just do the evening one. And it really is like the perfect thing. It mixes scripture with some prayer. It's got like meditative music playing during it, and they're short.
Yeah.
It's only about 7 to 8 minutes. So it's perfect to kind of recenter yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's important because faithful family life doesn't always look picture perfect. It looks like those small, ordinary moments, where we're just catching a moment on Lectio 365 or messy kitchens, wet pool towels, loud kids, melting popsicles on the floor.
That's the second time we've said that on this episode.
Really,
I feel like we're like cursing ourselves that there's just going to be melting popsicles all over our house all summer long. But hopefully there'll be some sacred moments hidden inside.
I mean, we do have a 4-year-old, so goodness.
So let's talk about going places, because nothing reveals your spiritual maturity like trying to leave the house with children for a fun family outing.
Spiritual or emotional maturity.
Yeah. And like for us, if we make it out the door and we're still speaking to each other, we've done really good. Sometimes we're like 15 minutes into the drive to somewhere before we're like, I'm sorry.
I don't want to fight
with
gone.
you today. So that's if you can even get out the door. But then there's the chaos that happens when you do get out the door. And I think you have the best summer it all fell apart story of all time, and I wasn't even there for it. So let me set the scene. When we lived in Illinois, we would often hike at Starved Rock State Park. Beautiful waterfall, canyons, great place to go. And we went there quite often.
We did.
And it was a lot of fun, great place to hike and get into nature.
Well, that's one of my favorite things to do, is just be in nature. And
the older two were pretty young still at the time, so it would take a lot out of them to do that. And but one of these times I didn't go. I had a work thing or something. I don't remember. But your sister was visiting. So your sister and our niece went with y'all. And y'all went up for the day and hiked at Starved Rock Park with our oldest and our middle. What happened next?
Right. So we had this beautiful day together. My sister lived out of town, so it was nice to have her and my niece up, and, we go hiking and we have this beautiful day at the waterfall, and the kids make it through the several mile hike, perfect day. We get to the end and there's this
I know what's coming.
Just cute little restaurant, and we sit down and we have dinner together and everything's, great. And then all of a sudden, our middle is a toddler and she starts making the poop face. And my sister looks at her and she's like, sis, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't you trust that fart.
Don't do it. Well, next thing you know, there's a toddler lump in the pants. And we're in the middle of this restaurant and I'm just like, please God, don't let it roll out across the floor. She's screaming, crying. People are looking, So I like hurry and scoop her up and we run to the bathroom. And people probably thought she was getting murdered in there. Because by the time I got her to the bathroom, I mean, it was everywhere. Everywhere. We lost the pants that day.
Yeah, those weren't coming
She's
back.
just screaming in the bathroom. I'm like, how are we going to get out of here? Because the pants, I had to throw the pants away. Like they were done.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the bathroom. My sister comes to check on us. I have to send her all the way to our car, which was quite a ways away.
Yeah, that's not a short walk.
No, it's not. She had to go grab a towel. And I had to wrap this child up in a towel and throw her in the car, and we went home.
That's not the only time something like that happened with her. When we were living in Tremont, it was the first play date you had with
Oh gosh.
with someone in our oldest class. And you all went to the park and it was this cute thing. And I'm at the church and I get a frantic phone call from you that the bathroom is locked at the park. Can I come get you guys? You'd walked up there and run you home because our middle was in the process of pooping her pants. By the time I got there, it was down her legs.
Mm-hmm.
I had to like leave my windows down in my car for like several days after.
Yeah, it was a thing because this was also the first time I met up with this mom.
We're all still friends.
We
today.
are all still friends. So we made it through, but it was.
They're never going to want to hang out again.
Yeah, I was like, well, this friendship's done.
But they did want to hang out because we all have chaos. So that's just a little of our summer messy family chaos.
Because, if summer feels messy for your family, you're not failing. You're probably just living real life.
And remember, the goal isn't creating a perfect summer. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I set somebody free. Maybe it's creating a connected summer, not flawless memories or constant happiness, not Pinterest parenting, just people learning to love each other well in the middle of ordinary life.
Yeah, just, putting the phones down for a bit and just being present. Because honestly, sometimes the chaos becomes the memory.
That's the holy part of Holy Chaos.
We'd love to hear your funniest summer chaos stories or your best summer survival hacks.
Comment.
And we'll link some of the resources we mentioned down in the show notes. We do want to say just a heads up that some of the links that we share are affiliate links, which
Disclaimer.
means we may earn a small commission if you purchase through them. This doesn't cost you anything extra. It just helps support the podcast and keeps the chaos going.
As if it needed help.
So this includes some of our favorite summer essentials, the family conversation cards, and the family calendar that we referenced earlier that's helping keep everybody alive this summer.
Barely alive.
Emotionally alive-ish.
Yeah, if the house suddenly gets quiet after this episode, pray for us because statistically that means somebody's coloring on a wall somewhere. We'll see you next time on Holy Chaos.